Now this is a really interesting question, and if I were to ask you this question, which I'm going to ask you in a second, you're going to have your answer, but I hope that at the end of this video, you'll have a different answer. Okay? So this month, we're talking about consciousness in this section. And so when I ask you, who are you? What would your response be? If you think about it, like, who are you? And okay, you would say, well, hey, I'm such and such from this place. I'm Mike from America. Okay, that's nice. That's your name you've been given, and that's the place where you were born. But who are you? And then you'd have to think again, and you're like, well, I'm a doctor, and I went to school here. Like, that's nice. That's a description. You went through society's little whatever process. Okay, very successfully. Great, amazing. But who are you? And then you have to force to think deeper, like, well, I don't know, I'm the son of blah, 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 and I have 4, okay, that's nice, that describes, okay, all right, but who are you? If you can understand where I'm going here. And this is the beauty of consciousness. And one book that I'd really recommend you all read is the book called The Untethered Soul, which goes really deep into this and way deeper than I could ever go into a mastermind video. I mean, I guess I could, but to save you guys the time, it's really interesting when you think about this, who you are, because you realize, like, are you your, even just, let's say you want to think deep and you want to say thoughts, like, I am my thoughts. This is who I am. Yeah, but you don't have to believe your thoughts. Most of us convince ourselves that we're something that we're not, or we want to be something and we believe we can't because we're something else. But at the same time, when you really think about your thoughts and who you are, if you can see your thoughts, then you're not your thoughts. Like, I am sad right now. Like, let's say I'm feeling sad. Okay, you're feeling sad, but you're not the feeling. And if it's sad here and you're feeling it, that means you're not attached to it. So you understand how deep you can go. And it took me a while to kind of, and this is a little exercise for you, is define who you are. Who are you? For me, I had a saying, I can't remember exactly how it goes, but it was something along the lines of, I'm an infinite being with unlimited possibilities here in this human existence as Luke. So now you can see this is like super deep, and it's hard to explain it really quick, but this is who I am. And when you look at it like this, you realize that you have infinite, every single one of you watching this, you have infinite possibilities. You have infinite options of what you can be, how you can do it. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. And you also realize by this, when you step out of this, well, I'm this person from this place, and now once you've put yourself in this box, now you got to try to break out of it. Like, I've come from a poor family, and I've always had to fight my whole, okay, that's great, but that's not who you are. That's what you've been through, but who are you? You're an infinite being with unlimited possibilities existing in this human experience as whatever your name is. And when you look at it like this, you realize that I can do anything. Like, yeah, I'm from America, but maybe you're from France, someone else is from Poland, someone else is from Bali. But we're all infinite beings with unlimited potential. And this, where we're born, the things we do, the way we're raised, the experiences that we go through, is that. It's an experience that we've experienced in this human experience. So when you really start to think deep about these, and of course these are super deep concepts, once you can really work with this and see yourself as from the outside, like you're actually experiencing being sad. You're not the sadness itself. You're seeing the sadness, you're witnessing the sadness, but that's happening inside of you. So then you're like, wait a minute. So when I read this, and I've watched books on it, watched talks on this, and it's very fascinating, because then you realize that, wait a minute, so if I'm not this person, Luke, from America, and I'm someone deeper than that, then me being from America and being ashamed sometimes to go to another place or that stuff actually didn't really matter, because that was just where I was born. That just happened to be where I was born. The religions, the cultures, the things that we do, it just happens to be because we were born that way. You can love going ice skating and skiing and everything, but that's because you were born in northern Canada or in America where it gets freezing cold. But that's not who you are. That's where you were born. That's the situation that you came into. So if there's something that you can take from this, is to really think about, who are you? Who are you? And when you realize what you are, you can realize that, wait a minute, that I'm equal to this person and we're both unlimited beings with unlimited potential existing in this human experience as me, I'm Luke. And then you start to realize so much deeper that you're not limited by anything. You're limited by what you think you're limited by. Your limitations determined by your determination. That's what determines everything. Who you are, existing here, what you look like, all these things, that's nice, but that's not who you are. So my challenge for you guys is who are you? Think about that, write about that, journal about it, talk to yourself about that. Who are you? And you realize that you're this infinite being, that you have so much potential, you've been through so much, and your experiences help shape the reality and the perception you have on the world, but that's not who you are. So the challenge here is to think of who you are, then think of what you're capable of. And most likely you'll come to this conclusion that you're capable of doing whatever you want because you're full of unlimited potential. And for me, that's who I am. And I believe secretly, as you'll find out when you do this, you think about this, is this what you are as well?